It's the Daily Dog.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. I am glad that you are here, my friends, because we are featuring some music from another one of our guest DJs today. For the last 4 weeks, we have had one winner, one guest DJ every week, and we are finishing that this week. And I am happy to conclude this little guest DJ time with Romantic Warrior from Return to Forever. This one comes to us from David. Thank you, David, for your recommendation and for supporting the channel. So I listened to this song in a Daily Doug Live several months ago. These happen on our Patreon or with our Patreon supporters, and we hang out, we listen to music, we talk, and all that sort of stuff. And this one was suggested to me for one of those hangouts, but it's been several months and I don't remember a ton about it. So when David requested this one to be his guest DJ selection, I said, yeah, let's get back to it and see what we can come up with. So Return to Forever, they were a jazz fusion band from New York. They were founded by pianist Chick Corea in 1972. They are considered one of the core groups involved in the jazz fusion sounds that were popular in the 1970s. This particular piece, Romantic Warrior, is the title track from their 6th album released in 1976, and it remains the band's best-selling album. So who do we have? We've got Chick Corea on piano and keyboards and synths. Al Di Meola is on guitars. Stanley Clark is on bass and percussion, and Lenny White is on drums and percussion. This particular tune is written by Chick Corea, and it is an instrumental. I'm going to be using the studio recording of this. I almost made use of the LP that I now have, but I just didn't quite have time to get that audio imported and ready for this reaction. But I'm going to get to that LP soon. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let's take a look at this particular piece. As I said, it is an instrumental, and it's written by Chick Corea, and it is Romantic Warrior from Return to Forever. Off we go. That is an interesting sound at the beginning. Kind of a free-form introduction. It's like the band's getting warmed up and ready to go. That's an acoustic bass. Okay. Ooh. Tubular bell in the background. It's struck with the soft mallet. There's not much of an attack, but you get the chime in there. Korea's playing mostly, that's gorgeous, suspended chords down there is what I've been hearing as he's kind of prolonging those sounds. Beautiful. So I hear that as the end of the introduction and the beginning of a new section. Lovely. Starts with a bass riff. Ooh. My ear keeps being drawn to the bass. Suspended chords in the piano, right? Every time I want to get a word in, and they do something else that gets my attention. But they've settled into a nice, simple 4 pattern. Wasn't expecting a bass solo that almost sounds like it's being bowed. Cool. Just mainly soloing over one chord, over D, what sounds like. And the production is out of this world, y'all. It sounds incredible. Stanley getting after it down there. Nice. Little 4-to-1. Yeah. Extended voicings. Drums. But 4-to-1. Chords. I get why it's called jazz fusion, but it's almost progressive rock to me, y'all. With just how settled the meter is. Get some guitar stuff now from Al. Notable, Stanley's solo on an acoustic, Al's solo also on an acoustic. I'm enjoying it. It's growing and growing in its intensity, right? As we go. There's 4-to-1. Ooh, flat 6. Back to 1. Cool. Still in D. Wow, there's just so much ear candy in this, y'all. David, I'm enjoying this. Boy, the ensemble riffs are so gorgeous, right? Okay. So we've had bass, and guitar, and now Chick is gonna get it. A little bit of a faster tempo, right? Still 4-1 in D. Listen to the playing from Stanley and Lenny, y'all. I mean, Chick. But come on. It's a D. Somebody knows. 4-1 with suspended chords, and you too can be a jazz fusion star with enough practice. Okay. Getting close to an ending. Those are ninth chords, I believe. Chords stacked in fifths. That plays into those suspended chords they were doing earlier. The rhythmic precision, they all play in the pocket. No speed, you know, they're not rushing or anything like that. I still hear those D's, but almost the whole piece is in D, and I think they ended on a B, which isn't in D minor, but that's where they ended up. That was a very fun listen. The thing that floors me about that, y'all, that I didn't fully appreciate until now, is that it's fully acoustic, right? We got an extended opening. We got a bass solo on a real double bass. We got a really fantastic guitar solo on an acoustic guitar. And Chick is playing on what sounds like a grand piano. So that's a really special nuance in those musical colors. What a band, you know? Chick Corea, it can't be understated. I think the reputation that he has, and all of these players. The band formed in 1972, and they released 7 albums in just 5 years, and I don't think that they ever produced any more albums after that, but they did occasionally reform for live performances and concert tours. But the band has officially stopped its activity after Chick Corea's death last year, 2021. But, you know, their music and I think their influence remains quite important even all these years later. And their roster of musicians, at my count, when I did my read in, there were 20 different people who have been featured musicians with this band over the years. And these folks represent some of the absolute best at what they do in this genre from around the world. So these guys are the pros, right? And I am really ecstatic to finally try to begin featuring some more jazz fusion here on the Daily Doug. We've got a lot of folks on the Discord and on Patreon that have been asking me to get to more in this style. I am happy to get to it, and especially happy to do it via a guest DJ. So thank you, David, for being the guest DJ today and for your selection of Romantic Warrior by Return to Forever. Thanks, everybody. We will see y'all next time on another edition of the Daily Doug.